Hi, friends. Happy Wind Down Wednesday. I'm so glad you're here with us this evening. Find someplace cozy to sit and we will get started. Tomorrow, Thursday, October 19th, is National New Friend Day. I want to give you accurate information, so you will notice that I'm looking down to read a little bit about this day to you. Tomorrow, National New Friends Day, is a holiday that's all about making room for new connections in your life and celebrating the potential for friendship everywhere you go. Research has found time and time again that strong social support, making sure that you have friends around you and people who care about you around you, is key or important to living your happiest, most fulfilled life. Tomorrow during morning meeting, we will discuss how you make friends. How do you make connections with others? Speaking of friendships, I started working at our elementary school this school year, and it is a super special place to be. I met so many friends already. One of the first grade teachers shared a book with me, and I love working with this friend. We love teaching and learning with you each day. I thought I would share with you the book that she shared with me. It's called Phillie Phanatic's Busiest Off-Season. The Phillie Phanatic is the Phillies mascot. I thought I would share with you some facts about the Phillie Phanatic before we read the book. Tom Burgoyne has been the official Phillies Phanatic since 1994. After serving as the backup Phanatic from 1989 to 1993. Some more facts about the Phanatic are: during the winter after the 1976 season, Dennis Lehman and Frank Sullivan thought the team needed a mascot. Similar to the Padres' San Diego Chicken, the Phanatic was created by Harrison Erickson of New York City, now known as Acme Mascots, which had ties or connections to Jim Henson's Muppets. Instead of a number on the back of his jersey, the Phanatic wears a star. The character was named for the fanatical fans of the team. The Phanatic replaced Philadelphia Phil and Philadelphia Phyllis, a pair of siblings dressed in 18th century garb to invoke the city's revolutionary spirit from 1776. The Phanatic debuted or started showing up at games in 1978. The Phanatic is a large, furry green creature that looks very much like a bird. He's a flightless bird. That means he does not fly. He has an extendable tongue, and he performs lots of different routines to entertain fans at Citizens Bank Park. The Phanatic is widely acknowledged as one of the best ballpark mascots and one of the most recognizable mascots in North America. This is what the Phanatic looks like. If you're ready to read the story, do jazz hands. The book is written by Tom Burgoyne, who is also the person who is inside of the Phanatic mascot costume. The book is illustrated by Harry Moore. Phillie Phanatic's busiest off-season. Play ball! Have you ever been to a Phillies game? If you have, that's a text to self-connection. It was a wild scene at Citizens Bank Park. The Phillies had just won the National League Championship, and the crowd and the Phillie Phanatic were celebrating the big win. The year was 2022, last year. I wonder if we will continue to be successful. It would be really special if we, as a team and as a city, persisted and win the National League Championship again. Fans were jumping up and down, hugging each other and high-fiving. The Phanatic waved a big championship flag. He was happy to be part of the celebration. This Liberty Bell light swings back and forth whenever there is a home run, and you can hear it ringing throughout the stadium. It's not an actual bell, but we can see that it's lights that are in the shape of a bell. The next day, the Phanatic was still in bed when his mom, Phoebe, came into his room. "Phanatic, it's already noon. You slept right through breakfast." Noon is around the time when you are finishing eating lunch. "Sorry, Mom, but I had so much fun last night and I wanted to sleep in today. In fact, I may sleep for another month," the Phanatic said. Do you like to wake up early or do you like to sleep in? Tell someone at home. Phoebe responded, "Just because the baseball season is over doesn't mean you can sleep away the day. You need to seize the day, which means you need to appreciate and enjoy each day." The Phanatic looked at his mom like she was crazy. "It means that you have to make every day and every moment count," she continued. "How do I do that?" the Phanatic asked. Today, in school, we learned about how a question mark tells us our voice has to go up at the end when we say that sentence. Listen as I read that again. "How do I do that?" the Phanatic asked. Just be yourself and make people happy, Phoebe replied. What food is Phoebe holding? Do you like pancakes? The Phanatic sprung out of bed. You're right, Mom. There is a lot to do before the baseball season starts in April, so I'd better get busy. The Phillie Phanatic had fun just being himself and making every day a special day. He volunteered to plant trees and clean up some of the local parks in the city. The Phillies play in a stadium that's in the city. The lovable green mascot was everywhere. He brought his silly antics to autumn festivals. Hey, that's the season we're in. Carnivals and hay rides. The Phanatic appeared at dozens of charity events. He showed everyone what a great golfer he was at a charity golf tournament. What word would you use to describe the Phanatic? Would you use the words kind, thoughtful, energetic? What other words might you use? He stayed fit by running in charity 5K events. Finish. The Phanatic and his dog Mickey joined a big dog parade to raise money for the local pet shelter. Today, we learned about a parade that people who are Polish American walk in. October is Polish American Heritage Month, and we learned about how Polish Americans celebrate in our city, Philadelphia, by walking in a parade. He visited hospitals and did his best to make the patients, doctors, and nurses laugh. Making people laugh is a habit of mind. It's called having a sense of humor. Finding humor is a habit that we'll be learning about soon. If you would like, you can bring in a joke that you write down on paper with help from your grown-up and share it with the class tomorrow. During snack time, I will give friends a chance to share their joke. The Phanatic and Lefty the cat visited schools to show the kids how much fun it is to read. If you like to read, raise the roof. When the holiday season came around, the Phanatic had lots to do. He volunteered at the local food kitchen. Oh, he sounds very empathetic. He's listening and thinking about others and what they need and helping out. On Thanksgiving, the Phanatic gathered with all his friends for a huge holiday feast. If you think he's seizing the day, he's making the most of each day, put your thumb up. That's what his mom suggested he does. I think he's doing it. With the help of his friends, Santa Claus delivered presents to Phillies fans everywhere. Even though the weather was cold in Philadelphia, it was time to pack up and head south for spring training. The Phillies practice in Florida during the winter time. February. The Phanatic could feel the weather getting warmer as he drove the big truck filled with baseball equipment to Clearwater, Florida, the home of Phillie's spring training. Toward the end of spring training, the Phanatic got a call from his mom. Now, he's at spring training. Spring is a different season than winter. So the Phanatic is making his way to Clearwater during the springtime. Do you think Phillies players play all the time? Yeah, even when they're not playing at the stadium, do you think they have to persist and continue to practice their skills? Definitely. Phanatic, you need to come home, is what his mom said. The baseball season will be starting soon, but there is still a lot to do. We need your help. Do you think he will go home? If you think he will go home, touch your nose. If you think he will not go home and he'll stay on the beach, touch your head. The Phanatic took the first flight back to Philadelphia. It was a lot faster than driving. Phoebe was right. There was a lot to do before the first game of the season. The Phanatic helped get the field ready. It's important to take care of the field. He helped install the new video scoreboard. It was the biggest TV the Phanatic had ever seen. The Phanatic and Iggy taste tested some of the new menu items that were being offered at the ballpark. What foods do you see? When the Phanatic got home, he slumped into his favorite chair. I'm exhausted, Mom. This has been the busiest off-season ever. The off-season is the time when the Phillies aren't playing at the stadium in front of fans. The Phanatic was very busy during that time. Phoebe responded, Phanatic, I'm so proud of you. You made the most of every day and brought joy to everyone you met. That is exactly how you seize the day. Seizing the day is fun, but I'm ready for a nap, the Phanatic said. Phoebe chuckled. Get a good night's sleep, Phanatic, because you will need it. Why is that, Mom? Phoebe responded, because tomorrow is opening day, which is the very first day of the season. We wish our Phillies team great luck in the next few games, and it was so much fun reading about our awesome mascot. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, and as a friendly reminder, if you would like to write down a joke with help from a grown-up, we would be happy to hear it tomorrow during snack time. Remember to place it in your communication folder, and we will take it out at snack. Have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.